Welcome to Bramble Hill's Hedge School. We're exploring Irish history one biography at a time. Today's interesting book is A Frenchman's Walk Through Ireland, 1796 to 1797. Dublin. Dublin is a very considerable city, about 1/4 the size of London, of which it is the image in little. As my object is not to give a topographical description of this great city, I shall not attempt to describe the castle and the beautiful buildings associated. The splendid carriages and the apparent wealth of the principal houses render the more displeasing the sight of the beggars, whose abject poverty is horrible. They may be seen hanging on for hours to the railings of basement stories, forcing charity by depriving those who live in these places of light and air. Some of them are insolent, seeking to get in some fashion by force what is not forthcoming by goodwill. These disgusting scenes harden the heart little by little, and I never felt less disposed to almsgiving than after having lived some time in Dublin. I occupied my leisure in the early days of my sojourn, as I do ordinarily in such times elsewhere, by moving from one place to another and mixing as much as possible with the crowd. I joined one which seemed, on a certain day, to be expecting something with impatience, and found myself among them in front of a large building which had something of the look of an old castle. There was a little platform at the level of a window in the second story. Two men of somewhat disagreeable look made their appearance on it, and I thought I was about to witness some peculiar ceremony, but I was promptly disabused of this idea, for one of them passed a loop of rope around the neck of the other and fastened the cord to a bar of iron above him. I turned to get away, but the crowd was too dense for any movement. The poor wretch stood for a moment, alone, in view of the people. Then a bolt slipped, and the little platform on which he stood fell against the wall. The Irish have, perhaps, got the better of their neighbours in the matter of hanging people with grace. To me it appears a great cruelty to make a sort of parade of the death of a man, and in diminishing the horror of the punishment, crime is increased and executions multiplied. I think I am not far wrong in assigning this as the reason why there are more people hung in Great Britain and Ireland than in all the rest of Europe. Thanks for watching. Make sure to hit like and subscribe. We have a whole library full of books we'd like to bring to you soon.